Hello and a very warm welcome to my video. My name is Jaya Obhan and I am the founder of Power Up. Today I'm going to talk about body language. Body language is an extremely important aspect of communication. So when we listen to the Mehrabian theory and all of the research that has gone into communication, we understand that 55% of our communication is body language. So even before our voice is heard, even before our words are heard, our body has communicated a lot. So I would want to give you 8 simple tips that you must remember and you must follow whenever you are thinking about or whenever you are going out for meeting people or creating that impact in your communication. So what are those 8 things? The first most important thing is the way we dress up. Okay, dressing up for the occasion is extremely important. Especially I will talk about the corporate world because corporate world has a particular way of dressing. Okay, the kind of colors that we choose, the kind of makeup that we wear if we are women, the kind of hair that we have. So on a position of a CEO or at a higher position, we do need to be very careful about even the haircut that we have. You know, the way we are, I mean, whether we are a man or a woman, you know, the kind of hair that we carry, the kind of beard, whether, you know, it's trimmed or not trimmed and all of that, these things really make a lot of difference. So we need to understand that this is professionalism, and especially in a corporate, we need to follow this. So dressing up and the choice of colors is the first thing that you need to take care. The second thing is your eye contact. Now, whenever you're out there for an interview or for a sales meeting or, you know, some kind of meeting which is going to help your professional business or your job, you have to be very mindful of the kind of eye contact that you're making. So, while by eye contact, I don't mean that you have to just deep down stare into the person's eyes. No, I absolutely don't mean that. What we need to do is that we need to make a contact and move away, make a contact and move away, depending on how the other person is responding to that eye contact. So eye contact is very important, guys. Please remember, and do not stare the person and do not look away and, you know, avoid eye contact. There has to be a balance of this, right? The third most important thing is smile. The more we smile, the more we, you know, interact with a smiling face, it gives an impression that we are more approachable, and hence the opposite person is more open about whatever it is that they want to discuss. So it is extremely important that we have constant smile on our face, right? The next one is handshake. Now, during and because of this COVID, we are not really going out meeting people and there are no one-on-one kind of meetings happening. But even if they happen, people do avoid handshake, right? So, understanding what needs to be done with the hands is extremely important. So either if it's in person, you have a handshake, a firm handshake, yes, taken, done, needed. But if not that, then some hand gesture on the virtual video or that call is like hi or hello, you know, just waving out a little bit, just making a hand gesture really, you know, means a lot, and it really helps, right? The next thing is our hand gesture, which is like how we move our hands. So when we are explaining a point, when we are talking to somebody, when we are giving an explanation about either our product or our profile, it is a good idea to use your hands, and relevant hand gestures really help a lot. We don't have to, you know, just for the sake of it, just doing some hand movements. No, it will not help. But whatever you speak and, you know, you try to action that into your hand gestures, it really makes a big difference, and it creates a kind of confidence in the other person that, okay, they can trust us and we know what we are speaking, right? The seventh most important and very important thing to remember in a body language is our posture. If we are kind of sluggish and, you know, this kind of, it will not work. Or if we are too nervous and we are just sitting on the brim of the chair and something like that, it will not work. We have to be very confident. We have to have a straight spinal cord, straight body, very essential. Whether you are on a virtual call, whether you are talking on a phone, the person cannot see you, but your posture brings out that kind of tone from your voice. So be very mindful of the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you talk, because your posture is going to really impact your communication, your conversation. Last but not the least is your facial expressions. Now, if your facial expressions are going to look confused or not so happy, or always you're having these wrinkles on the head, then obviously the person is always going to be confused as to whether you are understanding the thing or not understanding the thing. So the best is the mixture of a little bit of smile and a straight face, which is kind of trying to understand the other person. And initially maybe you may not realize that what is your facial expression on the face when you're talking to somebody, but if you start becoming mindful of it, slowly you will know that, okay, in between you start bringing these wrinkles in, you're not smiling enough and all of that, and then you can accordingly train yourself to give that kind of a facial expression. So that really helps a lot. And your facial expression, if you're smiling and talking even on the phone, it is heard in your voice, trust me. So body language is extremely important in all kind of conversations, and any communication is only impactful if only we are making that kind of body language awareness to ourselves, and hence it reaches to the other person. So I hope this is going to help you. Please try this in your upcoming meetings, whether it is virtual or personal. I'm very sure it will help you. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel so that I can bring out more such awareness and give you more such tips. If there is any particular topic that you want me to talk about or you want to know, please put it in the comments so that I will be able to curate the next video accordingly. And yes, stay in touch. Thank you, and take very good care of yourself. Thank you so much. Till we meet again.